Hello, Sure here, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master Duel, and today we're going to be looking at 5 games. The last one is hype as fuck, so let's get started. Okay, Radical Jack got LTKO'd. Well, 6 turns actually, but still. Hey, so, which deck is this again? My Dragon Maid deck? Okay, yeah, this is my Dragon Maid deck. Well, honestly, most of my Dragon Maid wins are gonna be the same, so let's just, like, speed through this. Let's fast forward. This guy activated Max C. I fucking hate that card sometimes. Good thing that sometimes it doesn't, like, activate properly. Okay, let's see what happens here. I played Jar of Greed, Dragon Maid Downtime, Dragon Maid Welcome, and I summoned this guy, attacked. I played Dragon Maid Sendoff, put Dragon Maid Laundry in defense position after misplaying. I think I misplayed at least. This might be your original stats actually. And I managed to activate my, my Paleozoic trap in order to put on the field as a defense position monster. Dragon Maid Tidying was a misplay, sadly. At least I think it was. Yeah, it was. But I managed to get multiple Paleozoics on the field. Probably put a Paleozoic Link monster in my deck, just in case. I played Dragon Maid Laundry again, put 3 more cards from my deck into the GY. Summon another monster. I get attacked directly, because that's this monster's effect. That won't do it much good, though. I play Dragon Maid Welcome to add even more stats. This guy's got Effect Veiler. Fucking hate that card when it's in the GY because it negates all effects. And then I got hit with Silent Judgment, Solemn Judgment, which, keep in mind, was kind of a dumb move. Because I've got literally a monster that can bring back a monster that brings out spell cards. Or I could just bring that spell card out after, like, sacrificing a monster. I mean, sending a card from my hand to the graveyard. I send a monster to the graveyard, bring a card back to my hand, and I fuse Dragon Maid, Parlor Dragon Maid with not Parlor Dragon Maid, but I fused 2 monsters in order to form a Dragon Maid Show. I tag his monster, and I negate his effect, and bring out House Dragon Maid. He summons another Link monster, and I destroy him. Thought Solemn Judgment would help him, but it only hurt him. And next one. Since you've all seen these before, I'm just gonna fast forward through them until I get to something new. Because, you know, my deck hasn't really changed until I hit Paleozoics, which was literally that duel, I think. And just so you know, that's not even the best thing that's happened to me today as far as duels go. You see, I managed to make a Dragon Maid Exodia deck. Now, I'm sure you guys can already guess what happened with my Dragon Maid Exodia deck by me being so happy. But let's not think about that right now, let's just focus on this. I summon Show, and attack his Sage with Eyes of Blue. I draw a card thanks to Jar of Greed. And I draw Chamber Dragon Maid, which comes in so much handy right now. He summons Relinquished Anima and Blue Eye Solid Dragon. And this is a set of effects that get activated. He summons Blue Eyes White Dragon. And I bring out House Dragon Maid. I place a card face down in defense position and activate Dragon Maid Changeover to summon Show again. And this guy just gave up because he knew he couldn't beat me. Next is a duel against Soma's Sauce. Now, if y'all don't know what that means, it's basically an anime reference. Ever Food Wars? I recommend watching Food Wars. And this is just gonna be the same deck over and over, so I'll just keep fast forwarding. House Dragon Maid, what's it called again? Laundry Dragon Maid. I summon Dragon Maid Parlor Dragon Maid, whatever. Send cards to the graveyard. Fusion summon Dragon Maid Shell. Yeah, of course, Dragon Maid Welcome is activated. I use Power Dragon Maid's ability to summon Chamber Dragon Maid. Use Show to negate the ability of a Pendulum Monster. He activates a Pendulum Monster. He Pendulum summons Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I activate Parlor Dragon Maid's ability to bring out Dragon Maid Lopar, which actually came in handy. I play a Paleozoic in case the trap is activated. In case I need to activate a trap. I play Parlor Dragon Maid, he activates Wabaku, and I activate my Paleozoic. Lian Koila. And I fusion summon Shell one more time. I can't do damage though. He activates Time Pendulum Graph. And I bring out Parlor Dragon Maid from my graveyard. I give my Paleozoic extra attack and defense, even though I don't need it right now. And he gave up too because he knew he couldn't beat me. And though he could probably beat me if he tried harder. Last one's against Ollie at 504 with this deck. Hold on, I'm gonna pause and open up a Dr. Pepper. Not Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola. First, okay, pause. Okay, just a sec. Okay. That's some good cola. Anyways, back to the game. So of course I draw Parlor Dragon Maid. And Contact C. I literally give my opponent COVID. I activate Kitchen Dragon Maid's ability and to send a monster from my hand to the field. Then I activate, and then I summon from my graveyard Dragon Maid Tinkheck. And hold on, let me tell you the effect of Contact C. When your opponent normal or special summons a monster, except during the damage step, it can special summon this card from your hand to the opponent's field in defense position. This card's controller cannot fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link summon unless they use this card as material. As you can tell, that's kind of broken in case they have a specific requirement for summoning, such as sacrificing 3 dragon type monsters or something, you know, that kind of thing. And I activate one of my monsters, or cards at least, effects, and increase Dragon Maid Tinkheck's attack to 3200. He summons Raw, and it takes out 4700 of my life points, and then he attacks me directly with 1900 points of damage. Now, you might be wondering, how can this guy challenge a god? How can he challenge the sun god himself? Well, he's got a little Parlor Dragon Maid in his hand, as well as Dragon Maid Tiding. These two actually go well together. You activate them in this order. And I got some Paleozoics too. And I probably should have activated her effect to return a card to the field during battle phase, but I misplay, what can I say? But that doesn't matter because I got Kitchen Dragon Maid in my hand. And this guy just decided to give up even though he could probably squeeze out a victory, if he really tried at the moment. And that's all my Dragon Maid gameplay of the day, and so let's check out the divine duel that I have played. The 6-turn epic. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it, a 6-turn epic. Now you're wondering, why would he use Dragon Maids in his Exodia deck? Well, I'll tell you why. Dragon Maids act as a card that can take out other Dragon Maids from your deck. So, I activate a Chicken Game and Royal Magical Library, and look at that! The Sconly Pull! 4 pieces of Exodia in one turn. On the first turn, 4 pieces of Exodia. And thank you, Chicken Game, for protecting me once I lost those 2,000 life points. Because we all know there's the Numeron deck. Numeron decks don't usually play kindly with Exodia decks, unless you got Chicken Game in your hand. I mean, on the field. Like, hold on, let me tell you how broken this card is. The player with the lowest 8 life points take no damage. Once per turn during the main phase, the player can pay 1,000 life points, then activate one of these effects. Draw 1 card. Destroy this card. Your opponent gains 1,000 life points. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card's effect's activation. Now, you might be wondering, that's a bad ability. You can't damage your opponent, but no! As long as you got a dedicated Exodia deck, this card is broken as fuck. Because you can't get hurt. You can't get hurt no matter how many of your cards get destroyed. So I draw Dragon Maid Lore Perk, but activate Chicken Game and draw Dragon Maid Chamber Dragon Maid. And I summon Show, but I don't attack. I do not want to lose my advantage. And then I bring this card back to my hand just because. And that's misplay because I sent Show back to my extra deck. But what if he actually attacks with his Numeron? I'd be fucked. But good thing I lose 1,000 life points every turn. But my opponent also loses 1,000 life points every turn too. And another bad card. I drew Royal Magical Library. Now, it's normally good because you can play spells with it, or to draw one card. But I couldn't do that, so I had to think fast. So I activated Upstart Goblin, and I had to get rid of one of my cards, so I got rid of the Broken Bamboo Sword. I mean, the Bamboo Sword, which was currently useless anyway. And look at that! I have done it! I have assembled all 5 pieces of the puzzle. Exodia, obliterate! And yeah, that's my Exodia deck. That required so much luck, by the way. So much luck. Like, I could still do it anyways, but it required a ton of luck to pull off in the first place. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is Zero Omega's Darkness, signing out. I have literally summoned God. At least this series version of God. As there you go. Zero out.